Yes, D.C. is a sandbox out of control. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Senator Ligon did a wonderful job on the foundations of federalism. But if we got a sandbox out of control, we have to communicate at a sandbox level. You with me? Right? So let's think about this for a second. Let's think about what he said. I want you to stand up for a second. Humor me here. How many of you have ever been in a tug of war? Raise your hand. It's pretty much everybody, okay? I want you to imagine a tug of war, okay? And we bring up here two teams. And we get the biggest fella in the room. I'm not going to point you out. There's one. We got a volunteer. We get 14 people up here, and we make them raise their hand at the start and say, I promise to pull on that rope no matter what, right? And we say, okay, now divide into your two teams. And our big fella goes to one side and the 13 go to the other. You think, well, that's no contest at all. And as Senator Ligon pointed out, indeed, it should not be a contest at all. But the game is not to win. You know, pull one side over to the other. That's not the game in this unprecedented system of federalism. What they set up was a system to hold that flag directly in the middle. And you had that healthy tension to hold that flag right in the middle. That flag is life, liberty, property, self-governance. And that healthy tension is to hold that flag right in the middle. And our big guy is just pulling to beat all. And the 13 over here, they're barely breaking a sweat. And if you ask him, could you pull him over? Oh, clearly. We could pull him over at our will. Don't do it, because remember the object. Keep that flag right in the middle, right? But one by one, the 13 said, you know, I'm afraid I might look funny up here doing this. I'm going to drop off the rope. I'm getting kind of tired. I don't remember why we're up here in the first place. I got so much other stuff to do. And they drop off the rope. And as they drop off the rope, the big guy gets more emboldened. He pulls harder until they've all dropped off the rope. And guess what? The big fella, he's got all the rope over on his side with the flag at his feet. Remember the object? Keep the flag perfectly balanced in the middle. Are we doing that? No, clearly we're failing. So the big fella gets an idea. We say, you know what I'm going to do? Since the flag is all over here, I'm going to push on the end of the rope. I'm going to push that flag back into balance. And no, it doesn't work. Why? You can't push balance. It requires that healthy tension. So what do our 13 do? Now they got to get out of their comfort zone. And they got to go over there, and they got to grab that rope, and they got to bring it back over, and they got to pull. They've got to pull. You cannot push federalism. We, and those that we elect in our neighborhoods and in our districts and our counties and our cities and our states, have to pull federalism. It might be nice to have a big fellow that's encouraging and supporting and cheerleading, but we have to pull federalism.